One of the biggest misconceptions about financing is that the numbers you see advertised are the numbers you'll actually get. Business owners are surrounded by financing messages every day. You see low rates, considerably low payments, no money down, 0% for 24 months, starting at 3.99%. These offers are everywhere, especially in the auto, equipment, and manufacturer-backed financing world. And on the surface, they look incredibly attractive. The challenge is that marketing is designed to trigger emotion, not understanding. Its purpose is to simplify complex financial products into something that feels easy, safe, and almost risk-free. But financing is rarely simple, and it is never one-size-fits-all. In consumer and business financing alike, marketing often focuses on one number: a rate, a payment, a monthly amount. That number becomes the anchor in your mind. Everything else fades into the background. This is where many business owners get caught off guard. Take auto and manufacturer promotional financing as an example. You'll often see ads that promote extremely low rates or even 0% financing. What's rarely explained is how that rate is achieved and what trade-offs come with it. In many cases, the low rate is subsidized. The manufacturer or dealer is effectively buying down the rate. That cost doesn't disappear. It's often baked into the price of the vehicle or equipment, removes your ability to negotiate, or replaces other incentives like cash discounts or rebates. In other situations, that low rate only applies to a very specific borrower profile. Exceptional credit, strong income, limited term lengths, restricted equipment types. If you fall outside of those parameters, the offer simply doesn't apply, even though the marketing made it feel broadly available. Another common tactic is shifting attention away from the rate entirely and focusing only on the payment. Only $499 per month sounds manageable. But what's not discussed is how long that payment runs, how much interest is built into it, and whether it aligns with how your business actually generates cash. A low monthly payment stretched over a long term can result in a significantly higher total cost, especially if the structure doesn't match the useful life of the asset or the revenue it produces. At Jocova Financial, we see this all the time. Business owners come to us after signing financing that looked good on day one, but started to feel restrictive months later. Payments that don't flex with seasonality, terms that limit early payoff, structures that quietly strain cash flow during slower periods. And none of that was obvious from the advertisement. That's because emotional decisions feel good in the moment. They remove friction. They reduce hesitation. But optimal financial decisions are usually made with context, math, and long-term thinking. This is where our approach differs. At Jocova, we don't start with a rate. We start with the business, how it operates, how it earns revenue, how predictable cash flow is, whether income is seasonal or steady, whether growth is planned or reactive. From there, we look at financing structures that actually support those realities. That might mean choosing a slightly higher rate with better flexibility. It might mean structuring payments to match revenue cycles. It might mean preserving working capital instead of chasing the lowest advertised cost. It might even mean advising a client not to finance something at all if the timing isn't right. We're not here to sell financing. We're here to help businesses make decisions they won't regret later. One of the most telling moments for us is when a client comes back years later and says something like, "I didn't even realize how much you protected us until we worked with another provider." That's usually when they experienced aggressive sales tactics, unclear terms, or inflexible agreements elsewhere. Good financing should feel boring in hindsight. It should quietly do its job in the background while your business focuses on growth. When financing is done properly, businesses gain stability. They can hire with confidence. They can take on larger contracts. They can weather slower months without stress. They can invest in better equipment without draining cash reserves. And importantly, they can sleep at night knowing they understand what they signed. At Jocova Financial, we believe education is part of our responsibility. If we help business owners understand how financing really works, how marketing influences perception, and how to look beyond headline numbers, then we've done more than arrange a transaction. We've built a partnership. Our goal isn't to be remembered for a low rate. It's to be remembered as the advisor who helped you build a stronger, more resilient business over the long term. That's how trust is earned, and that's how long-term relationships are built.